Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how to repair a PVC pipe. You're going to follow along. Even though I already did the repair, it's going to be very clear how to make it. The materials are the PVC pipe, the tubing cutter, the prime, and the cement. So come on in. First you're going to set up your area. I already dug a hole. So you're going to start. Oh, this is where I've detected my leak. So you're going to start digging the hole around the PVC pipe, the existing PVC pipe. You're going to have to be careful because there's other pipes down there they can break. It's better to have more space than have little space around the working area. So you're gonna make sure the tube you're working on has space all around, and it's free of all dirt, so you can easily work around it. This piece was the piece that was already in there. It was broken, and that's where I have detected my leak. Originally I found it right here. So what I'm gonna do is make a mark. This is where my leak is supposed to come from. So you're gonna make a cut 7 inches to the right and 7 inches to the left of the hole. As you can see in here, I've given enough space to manipulate the PVC pipe. After that, you're gonna use your tubing tool, your cutter. You're gonna use your cutter, and then you're gonna cut. You're gonna cut 7 inches to the right and 7 inches to the left. After that, you will have been removed. This part will be outside. So you're gonna go to the nearest hardware store, either Home Depot or Lowe's. You're gonna find the appropriate diameter. You're gonna find the appropriate diameter for your tube. It's better if you take the little piece to Home Depot. You're also gonna find your fittings, because you're trying to link the old part with the new part. You're gonna test them out. Make sure they fit. After that, you will make a cut in the new piece of PVC pipe that will be inserted in the existing place. This is one of the most convenient tools to buy. It's about 12 bucks at Home Depot. It's better than any hacksaw that you can find. Just doesn't hurt your hands. So once you have the new part that's going to replace the old part, you're going to test your fittings once again. You're going to make sure everything is free of dirt, because the next step is very important, because it will determine if your repair is well done or not. You're gonna pretend this is some sandpaper. You're gonna sand both endings. This is gonna make the material porous, so it allows for the cement and prime to settle better. You can also sand inside the fittings. For this next step, you probably want to use some gloves. I don't have any gloves with me right now. This is the primer. This is purple. Some PVC pipes require a specific primer, but for this one, this is just a regular brand. You're also going to use a cement, so follow me. You're gonna be careful because this is purple, so it can stain your skin or your working area. You're gonna try with the second one because the first one, these are old products that I already had from before. This is perfect. So you're gonna try to have the primer ready. You're going to open your cement. So now you have your primer and your cement open and ready. You have your PVC pipe clean, sanded, and free of all dirt. You're gonna start by putting. We're gonna work one side at a time. It's better so you don't make a big mess here. So you're gonna start by putting some primer around the already sanded area. This is gonna soften the material for better fitting in a little bit. You're gonna do the same thing with the fittings. Just do it on one side because you're gonna put it in. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna let it dry for a couple of minutes until you see it has settled in. You're gonna apply an even coat of cement to both endings as well as the fittings. You're gonna apply even pressure and twist it until it reaches all the way in. There's a mark in the inside, so you'll know when it has reached half of the way. You're gonna do it on one side, you're gonna do it in the other. Make sure it has reached all the way in. So now you have your new PVC pipe which is going to replace your old PVC pipe, which the only difference is that includes the fittings to couple in the already existing pipe. So this is where you're going to put in there, replacing the old pipe. You're going to have to work on this very, very, very careful. We're going to allow this to dry a little bit. Let's actually take the old one off. There's some problems you may encounter. You have to make sure before you start any repairing process that all the water has been drained. You have to shut, in this case this is for the sprinklers, so you can shut the sprinkler motor off. So this part is like the old part that had that little hole in it. I'm just going to show you what's going to come up next. You're going to make sure there's no water at all. We're going to pretend this is going to let all the water out. Once you have removed the old part and you have the new part ready, you're going to lift. You're going to make sure there's enough space here so you can lift the existing pipe to an angle so it doesn't cause it to break. Because if it breaks, you're going to have to open another hole to do the same process all over again. So you're going to lift it to an angle. You're going to lift it to an angle. You see this part has a little bit more space. You're going to lift it to an angle. You're going to put it in. You're going to test it out. It fits. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to apply some primer. You're going to apply some cement. You're going to do the same thing in this ending. You're going to lift it. After you let it dry a little bit, you're going to lift it to an angle. You're going to insert it. Push it all the way in. And then try to lift the other corner, the other ending of the existing pipe, so both couplings can perfectly fit in there. The result will be something like we started with. It's going to be a complete pipe. You can come and show them. So this little part that I took a little bit ago. So the resulting part will be something like this. So this is going to be our new repair pipe. You're going to have to let it dry. You're going to have to make sure you have pushed the fittings and the PVC all the way in. I repeat, make sure you do this carefully, this step carefully. When you lift it, allow enough space so you can lift it on an angle so it doesn't break. You're good to go to insert it. Lift the other side, insert it as well, and you're good to go. I guess this is it, guys. After that, you cover the ground. You make sure to test what you did is correct by turning the water on. Allow it about 12 hours, and after it's not leaking anymore, you can cover your working area and you're done, guys. Thank you.